sure that there's not a chunk of wood that's got in there, you know,
Okay.
so that
Yeah,
it's
so it
flat
stays
there,
nice straight.
and then just against the stop, and then I just been you have to squeeze that up, and then the trigger's right there. I just wait for the then the next pieces.
Yeah.
Cut about a 1/4 inch off the end. That way it. Over there, the bottom drawer should be like orange, one of them blow mallets, soft blow mallets.
Okay.
Everything looks fine. Good enough for who's for? Is he
Yeah, tell me if I'm straight.
Okay.
Okay.
Up a little more. Okay. If we look at this, Jeff, right
Yeah.
now, so one side is going to be better for the top, better for the bottom, because this board, this board is a little bit skinnier. So we got to either push it to the bottom and make it flush down here, or one side is as good as the other. It's all
You're not even gonna see this,
right.
so. I see what you're trying to say, but the top, you're still gonna screw stuff right to the top.
Right. But, so we come feel this now right here.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to make this the top. That's all I'm saying.
I think that's fine.
Okay. So
But
maybe
I-
what I would do is go 1 inch instead of 1.25 inches. I'll go 1 inch from each end. See what I'm saying?
Yep.
Which we were saying
No,
you
no.
thought was a good idea to
Yeah,
make them all the same,
and then,
or to
and then the center would still be 2 3/4.
right.
Right now, and then
Now,
we'll take them.
just see if the spacing is all good and
Okay.
everything like that. So you just start. We'll just start from both ends.
Will we just take them one at a time and router them, or?
Yes.
This wouldn't be a 1/2 inch, would it, the square?
No, it looks like it's 3/4. The board that's underneath there, though, is pretty much a 1/2 inch. There's an extra one right there. So, we're using the same screw as that other. Hold tight, I'm gonna push everything together. Got it. So there's the edge detail we're gonna put on it. We're gonna router the ends
Okay.
and the edge. Look at it.
It's just a very...
And then the top edges, that's how they did it, and then put them together to be, it'll go down and back up.
Oh, cool.
I think the next thing is gonna be putting the hardware on, so that we
Okay.
can, now we've got all these boards cut and fit and everything. Next thing is gonna be putting the hardware on, and then I think there's one extra board, so if we see one that is less desirable, then we can sort through them.
You're gonna go that way?
Yeah, we can move this side up. Hold on.
Did I go opposite? I did.
Yeah, I changed my mind in minutes too, so.
Yeah.
Okay, now, so
So
they're
it
kinda-
won't rub though.
Right, well, we have, see, once this
And
goes on.
these are in the center.
Yes.
These are really neat.
Okay.
Found these in an old barn. Found all these, the wheels and the couple of the brackets. We had to buy a couple of brackets.
We can just measure it here at the end.
Okay. The wheels,
So this is just for the shaft.
and it's got, that's the overall length there.
Oh, the shaft.
Because it kind of just comes to
do we
right.
want it to be just flush, or we want it to stick out a quarter
It'd
inch?
just be flush.
So it's kind of at an angle.
If it sticks out a little bit with a chamfer on it, or whatever, how
Well, cut it. You know what I cut?
26 and a half.
26 and a half. That way.
Is that what you agree?
I think so. I think it'd be okay. to
On
stick
the long side, cut
so
it
26 and a half. 26 and a half. So let's take these two pieces.
And let's write that down.
26 and a half.
Okay, go and shop. And it doesn't have to be perfect.
I mean, we'll leave a little gap. We'll leave like a
You should leave a little bit for a...
yes for wiggle room.
Yeah, I mean, because it's not going anywhere. It just needs to be free.
Right. The way it's drilled, it was just not drilled straight and true. This one's pretty good. So it'll when we draw it down, it'll draw it up. It'll kind of bind it when we draw it up.
But not much.
No, I mean it won't bind the wheel up. Just the axle won't turn. It's just the tire will turn on there, which is fine. think, stand back and look at it.
We'll have to have some kind of a,
Maybe we'll find a piece of something half-inch to like to push them up against. We'll clamp it on there and then bring them right up to it.
Okay,
That way they're all perfect, you know?
yeah.
About a 16th of an inch.
Well, I'm hitting the clamp.
Okay.
So let me put the top one in first. Now, there's no lock washers on it.
Not yet. Well, we're just getting the holes in, then we've still got to take it apart to stain. Get the whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you marked everything like you wanted to?
Not yet. This one, I'm gonna take this one off and then I'll mark this one.
No,
Doesn't have to be perfect or anything. Okay, there's the next one, because we're gonna put another coat on. That way spots I missed, I can come back and dab them, and then you just let me know that maybe you missed a spot over here. In the holes doesn't particularly matter because the bracket goes over the holes.
Right on.
So. Covered, but also it's having a bald spot. Okay, so.
I know this is probably ridiculous, me
No.
wanting to videotape this, but
Here I've got just a little over a quarter inch sticking out. What do I got down here?
it's beautiful.
Down all the way. Okay, put your board up there. I'm gonna try and apply more down pressure. And then hold it together. Yep.
Good idea. Take one out.
I'm just gonna take one out and leave it
Yep.
there, I guess. Okay, it's gonna go pretty good, I think, once we get organized.
Okay, now
here.
what do you think about the other side now?
Let me do one more.
I mean,
Let me do this one.
okay, I'm
And
just
then-
trying to get you to
No, I
think about the other side too. Okay, I'm
Great.
pushing.
well, these won't, I don't well, that would be a bitch.
So it looks good over there on that end.
Oh, well, let's lay a straight edge on it. Looks good. Yeah, I just meant like this.
Oh.
You know, so it looks pretty good.
It's gonna be good.
As good as it's gonna be, you know.
So you can go along and do each one by pulling this apart, then you just pull this like that.
Well, maybe we better do them as we go so that I can pull on them. You know,
Well,
I don't know.
maybe it's a good idea.
Is the camera running?
Yep.
If it goes wrong, it's all Jeff's fault.
Oh.
Even though it was my idea.
Yeah, that was still.
the tires on. So the tire can go, well, the tire goes on, then this goes on. Yep, it goes right there.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get a wheel, grab a wheel. Two washers. Okay, so we gotta get the other wheel on next.
It's heavier now.
Actually, I'm gonna have to pull this back out, Jeff, and then put the wheel back, put the wheel on, okay. Go ahead, put the wheel on.
Print is out.
Okay, here's the two washers. See my fingers, I'm gonna go to the other side. Guide it in. So on the inside. I'm gonna wiggle it in. And then there's the bracket.
The bolts are in there. Maybe we'll move the wheels in till we get these tight.
Yes,
With the shaft covers,
they just wrap around.
they wrap them. Oh, that'd be perfect.
Yeah. I've got one, we can put one on, but I ordered two so they would be the same.
Yeah.
They clear. Thank goodness.
That's why I was wondering about that third washer.
Let's take one of these bolts, like this bolt isn't long enough, is that correct?
That's correct.
This one isn't quite long enough, and this one's too long.
Yeah.
I mean, this would work, but it's not the right
Why
color.
don't you get a vernier and maybe these? Straight on. Cool.
Okay, it might not be perfect, but okay.
Well, it's just like us. We're perfect.